Hello, everybody. I am so sorry. I forgot to turn on the music. I just realized that. I'm like, why is it so quiet? So I was looking at getting around on the train locally here for a dental thing that I need to take care of. Need a root canal. No big deal. It's just I have to go all the way down to Philly to get it taken care of, unfortunately. It's not... I can't keep my bike at the station because it'll get stripped or stolen. People, right? And I can't take it really on the train with me, so I'm trying to figure that all out. Logistics. Okay. So I have a surprise for you guys. It's been a while. We have some supplies here. Yeah, moving right along. Turn this. That is quite loud. Whoa, okay, let's just keep getting louder. How about no, Peppa? Not sure why that's so ridiculously hugely loud. Anyway, so let's just get started here. See, I have some stone, but where's the stone from? We're going to be stripping off the stone from the entire outside. That's right, we're going to be stripping. Double checking, we have our sleep set in there. And we're going to pop that over there. Hello? Oh, okay, let's... That's bizarre. Okay, let's grab some pie here real quick. Let's put that back up here. I think I may need to re-log back in. Just give me a second here, guys. Sorry about that. So I had a little bit of a server desync issue there. Okay, let's leave the chitter chatter of those folks behind there. But why do I have a whole bunch of stone? Well, you might see something. Oh, almost forgot the F3. Look at this! Look at this! It's beautiful, isn't it? I decorated it all by myself. Actually, I had a little bit of input from some of the other decorative builders on the server, and I think I came up with a good compromise of form and function. It looks the way it should in terms of dimensions and scale, but it also looks kind of nice. I wish it wouldn't be raining at this point. That'd be nice. So, and what's going on over here? Oh, I forgot about that. Now, this was so I could figure out how to build this, actually. So this is the chimney. Giant smokestack, because we have a huge super smelter. Yeah. Yes, it's true. I did it. I built something huge and ridiculous. But isn't that like the only way to build stuff? Huge and ridiculous? Yeah, so you can see this is basically just a cladding on top of here. You can. That's why I was saying I was going to strip the stone off. Because where is... okay. Alright, so it's like overshot a bit. That's fine. Alright, and then we're gonna... Not sure why I'm putting this back, because I'm gonna be stripping it off soon. I just don't want this big, huge, gouge looking thing out of the side. Is this... yeah, so we're just gonna fill this back in real quick. Don't need that because we actually have another access point here, and this is going to be part of another project, but you can see we kind of so we do want this, and we want just like that. That's perfect. So when we go in here, oh, there's something. I'm going to try and hide it from you guys. Now this unfortunately does need a bit of lighting, so we're going to put one there, and then one right here. That way nothing's going to, oh, actually I'll put it there, that way. Okay, so we're going to just very, oh, there's hoppers there. Oh, why are there hoppers? Oh. Why are there, what is these chests doing here? What's all this down here? Why are there hoppers there? Oh. Well, I guess I should just come in here and just... There it is. There is the super smelter. 64 furnaces. And it's set up where it's in quadrants. So there's 16 here. Or is it 32? I don't even remember. So 16, 16, and then it's mirrored on the other side. So we're going to come over here. I think you guys probably already saw this part, but yeah, it's all in place. We have the bumper blocks, which return the carts back. We have our filling area up here, and it is full of fuel. I'm not sure why we keep getting eerie noises when it's completely lit up through here. Even there's some gaps underneath here, but they're all lit up. It's very irritating, actually, to keep hearing those eerie noises. It might be the light level in the air blocks. I don't really know. But so we got some minecart with chest. We got some awesome ore store and pie crate. I just borrowed them real quick. As you can see, we don't have a huge amount of option of going up for filling. And if we put a filling in, well, these will eventually are going to fill. Okay, I don't know why this is so loud. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. This is turned almost all the way down. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. So we're going to get started here. Got a call, probably another bogus call. So anyway, due to the way that hoppers work, instead of two rows of hoppers into a single chest, even like on this end or the other end, due to the way that hoppers load, as in pick up items, but yeah, sorry, girlfriend messaging me. Always got to respond. So as you can see, this section here feeds into this chest, and it's all doubled up. So this can smelt one stack in, I think, 12 and a half, 13 seconds, something like that, which is pretty awesome. I think that's just about the same amount of time that it takes. Basically, the length of time is determined by how fast the item that's smelted that can come through all these hoppers and go in here and down there. So that'll be our measurement. I already smelted up a whole bunch of stuff and put that all those ores away. So yeah, that's our super smelter done. Super smelter. So now it's too quiet. What the heck? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. There's no like. The volume control is like this big. Maybe you have like an iTunes style volume slider, which is like 2 inches wide. So I will be putting in at some point another. Sorry, my sleep is all messed up. I'm awake. I'm good, but yeah. I got some Ito N. That's the company. Golden Oolong tea. Just finishing up this one, and then I got some roasted or some sort of green tea in a bottle. I'm not a huge fan of tea from a bottle because it has ascorbic acid, which adds tartness unnecessarily. Well, you don't really want tartness in your tea. You want, unless it's supposed to be that way. Anyway, I originally had a chimney here for like smoke. I'm like, you know what? That's puny, and it's in the way upstairs there, and you can fall into it. And I had some trapdoors, but it didn't really make any sense. So I just went ahead and just built this giant freaking thing here, and I really like how it turned out. It looks just really great, but now it doesn't match up with the rest of the pie farm and the exterior. So what can we do? I also love this doorway effect here. It's not, it's flat on this side, but yeah. Oh, we've also, oh yes, before I get started on that, I must highlight to you guys a new section of the pie farm. So around where I am, there's a lot of farms actually, and a lot of the farms, not every one of them, but I would say a good few of them have well-known retail sort of locations on their property or adjacent, like a farm store. So stuff that is locally produced a lot of times. Sometimes they have little knick-knacky touristy things for people visiting or whatever. Gift ideas and home decor. Some of them have like home decor issues. You know, not issues, but you know, stuff. But yeah, so this is a bakery. There's a farm that I've been to where they have an orchard, and it's an organic apple orchard. And we went apple picking, and I got a pie from the same place that was fresh out of the bakery. Apple pie. Oh, so good. So inspired by our local farms in the area here, I put next to my pie farm and my pie orchard or pumpkin orchard, I put this little baking area, and this isn't really fully fleshed out yet. I think this is definitely sort of just a work in progress. But I just thought I would put something down, and you know, you got the eggs up here. We had a nice little egg donation. Got some supplies, and you know, maybe keep our cashier supplies over here. Set up a cashier area, and we have our mixing basin, and we have some sort of like a butcher block here, and then we make the pies over here so it doesn't stick. It's like a refrigerated block here. I have some other ideas that I'm going to play around with over the next few weeks and over the next few months to really flesh this all out and really get a so right now this is the pie supply, but I want to move the pie supply to over here, or even yeah, so this isn't really big enough, to be honest with you. This would be about 4 times the size. So yeah, I feel good about this. This is a good first step, I think. So you got your counter, you got your baking area. Yeah, it's just like a very informal, it's like halfway between like fully commercial and just sort of like, hey, let's sell pie. It's like, hey, let's sell pie, and we're just getting started selling pie. And in the future, we're going to expand and have some improvements and stuff. And that will mean extending this bit out probably 1, 2, 3, probably all the way to our little lava friends over here. Probably be it will probably extend over this way, and it will also likely this little notch that's in here right now that I've been using. Oh, hello friend. Hello. I'll just take that. Thank you so much. So this area here, which kind of looks weird because it's right up against the pie farm wall, this is eventually going to all be filled in. So whatever is this extension is, it will be extended all the way out that way. And we're going to expand into cakes and cookies. We're going to have some wheat going on, and we are going to have some cows for milk, so we can make cake and cookies. So that should be pretty cool. Very much looking forward to that. But right now we're not going to focus on that. That's a ways off, probably a couple of months at least. I'm not sure if I'm even going to get to it this year. However, we do have a project on our hands today, and that is to reclad. I'm very embarrassed to show you guys this, but dude, why are there so many mobs around here? So the bakery is called Bad Omen Bakery because when I built it and had the idea for it, I had the Bad Omen effect on. Because there was a pillager raiding, or a patrol right in this little valley over here. Ooh. So that guy should be catching on fire. I'm not sure why he's not. Any gunpowder? Ooh, yes, 1. There we go. All right, a little bit of lag here today on the server. It's 1.14 to be honest with you. It's 1.14 has been horrible for our servers. So you can see our beautiful big chimney. It's all lit up at night for aircraft that might be flying by or something. But I'm going to show you guys something that's actually very embarrassing. This is the fill on this side. Yes. Yep. Yeah. So the corners are going to have obsidian. We're going to just offhand that. Someone has graciously enabled haste on the server. And we are going to put this whole corner in at the same time, I think. That way we can, once we're up at the top, we'll be done, finito. Yeah, so it's really embarrassing to show this because it's not just this little corner. It's a huge, well, it's a lot of it is filled with terracotta because I had a huge amount of terracotta and I wasn't using it for anything. Yeah, and there's also end stone. Yeah, I'm not doing just doing the corners right now. There's not just end stone either. There's other stuff in here as well. I just kind of stuffed it full of whatever I had on hand. Very embarrassing. So I am going to have to break these rails. I want to be careful because these are, don't want to lose those. Okay, here we go. We're going to go up now. I'm kind of glad I did all of these at once, all three of these columns at once. See, it's not going to take too much, thankfully. But yeah, so we're just going to put that back. And we're just going to fall down onto the tree here. Grab the rocks, stone, I don't even know why. Yeah, the rock. Yeah, I don't even know why I call it that. So you can, God, that looks so bad. We're also going to be taking down this tree here, actually, because it's, I originally had to chop this back to install the sort of outside cladding on this one. We will be keeping the diorite, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I might strip it out and put in polished diorite just to kind of match the sort of overall feel of the quartz block. Yeah, so we're going to be using quartz block. I'm actually very happy with that block sort of palette because I've used it before with a few other projects in a single player world, and it looks really nice with the obsidian. It actually looks really, really nice. And I hopefully have enough obsidian because we're not just going to do the corners. I think we're going to do a couple other little columns here because the obsidian is supposed to be more like structural, and then the sort of like a skyscraper curtain wall. This is supposed to overall give a air of cleanliness and food safety because it's a pie farm. So yeah, there's definitely a sort of logic behind the block palette for sure, which like I said, I've used before and I am happy with already. Who's hitting me? Where is this guy at? Hey. Now you can't be hitting me with my armor on because I'll actually, yeah, let's turn PvP off there, hey? I feel that someone is watching. Is it the llama? Spider? No? Yeah. So let's just continue here. And let's do this corner strip right here, like from here over. See how fast we can get this done. Not sure why I'm getting weird, those eerie sound effects. You know, I don't know why that's happening. I really don't. Because there's nothing hollow in here. This is all solid. I know, because I did it myself. I didn't skimp on anything. Aha! We found our culprit. Mm-hmm. Oh! Okay. Well, now we know who's trolling us there. That must be... Oh, actually, we don't know. No, he's not online right now. I thought that might have been Ent, but no, Ent's not online right now. Unfortunately, I will be having to do quite a bit of that. I am going to chuck most of this stone. It's more important that I recover the rail stuff. And I'm actually going to just, for the time being, I'm just going to put it here. Because we're going to drill down here. All right, who's launching the arrows? Someone's launching the arrows. Okay, I saw that time. I can see you. You're over here in my sugarcane. Yeah, sugarcane is a great hiding spot until you realize that people can see right down through it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, unless they were up here. Let's not get distractions. Penguin. Don't pay attention to the ridiculous assortment of blocks. I mean, in summary. Oh, I gotta grab that lever as well, actually. Yeah, I'm not really super proud of that. Not the greatest looking in the world, I'll tell you that much right now. And we definitely do not have enough quartz, I can tell you that right now, but we're going to try our best. Get this up off of there. I don't know who that was, but I saw them. I did see them that time. Ah, Fraser. I should have known. So let's see how this looks. Ooh. I think that looks pretty good, and honestly, I think I'll leave that in. It looks, I mean, it marks where the expansion took place, which is kind of an important milestone. Don't die. Okay, Fraser. That's uh, those are not my phantoms. Well, kitty cat? I don't think they can get me in here, actually. Oh, there's more. Don't see them, though. Yeah, this is a massive, massive, massive work in progress. I'm not even anywhere near done what I need to do. Oh, that's right. I have to put this back, don't I? Grab that. Oh. I don't see it. I hear it. Was it like stuck somewhere? Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can't grab some phantom. Yeah, I think it's stuck. Oh, we're skipping the night. Okay, we can do that. Better close this up. And this. Put my G powder in here. No wonder Graham liked gunpowder so much. It has the G. Well, All right. So you can see we have a big project ahead of us here, as literally every single piece of this so we're gonna you have to go get that lever down there too. So I'm gonna do probably that, and then yeah, and we'll, this needs to just, okay. Here we go. Okay. I think this is what I'll do from here on out. Oh, jeez. You know that this music is driving me a little bit nuts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna. Why did YouTube sign me out? What the hell is going on lately? Oh my goodness. Anyway. We're just going to go back to this one here. Silent? Yeah, I don't talk a huge amount at times, but let me check the volumes and stuff. Should be good. There we go. Okay, so the audio levels should be normal now. Sorry if it wasn't before. Or should I just say sorry, not sorry? No, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go around doing it, 4 blocks at a time like this. I think that will create a much more palatable situation where it's not going to take forever in a day, but it'll still be manageable and get what I need done, but it won't just take for absolutely forever. I think I'm just going to focus on this section here on this side of the sort of chimney, smokestack, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm gonna have to go find some more quartz block or whatever. It doesn't even matter. All right, here we go. Okay, we don't want to break that up there. We just want. That's all we want right there. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just want to check something. I'm sorry. Let's see, we're right here. Ooh, that's gonna be a. Ooh, that's not gonna be a problem at all. Actually, we can just oak log, and then we can come over here, and then we're gonna fill in the rest of it just like so. And yeah, now we're gonna just. All right. Normally, I would be saving all of this stone for a project, but I have this mountain over here that I've been mining out, and there's quite a bit of stone left in it. It's really, really tall. So you can see the dirt I've been leaving behind. But okay, I think that looks good so far. I maybe I'll swap the diorite out for quartz column blocks. That might be the wise thing to do. So the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm actually going to column up here and put the quartz in on the one side, or should I do it over here? I think I'm going to do it over here because this is a weird shape on this side. So I'm going to just start up here and so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Don't want to get into that. Choppy, 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 choppy. Ow. May as well just come get this real quick while I'm down here. Bro, you do not even with my bow skills. You don't even want to mess with me. I'm not even serious. I'm not even kidding. I am really good with a bow. Super duper. So we're gonna. So I'm going to extend it off this side over here. So we're going to continue. Then we're going to start doing it like that there. And we're slowly running out of quartz block, which is not great. Get rid of this. Okay. Glad I did it on this side actually, because we're gonna have some special issues over here. Okay, there we go. Hi. was hilarious. It was just vomit out. I just got it. Okay, hi Fraser. I do believe that there was a switch somewhere around here. So we got a corner and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Break the blocks. I do believe this switch was over here, so where's that switch at? The lever, sorry. Is it down here? Where's that lever at? I'm gonna have to. It may have fallen down into this the chimney. Let me see. Let us see where it went. Did it fall into here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're going to leave that there for now. Or not. We'll just chop it all down. Whoa, hey, geez, what the heck was that? Yeah, why is it doing it? Is that a 1.14 thing? That's great. Keeps kicking me off the column that I'm chopping on. Really irritating, actually. Oh, hey, little dude, what are you doing? Little kitty cat. Okay, let's make sure we're not leaving any weird debris up here. Okay, I'm trying to eat here. It's not rejuvenating. Why is it doing that? It's so strange. Okay, I don't want to just see this hanging around either, so we'll just grab that. Get it up out of the way. That looks pretty cool, but I think I'm going to change this over to quartz pillar. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So I'm going to just strip off the cladding over here. Very embarrassing cladding. I spent a lot of time putting this cladding on too, so it's like this was water. This was actually water filled with water. Don't want to chop this quite yet. Yeah, I used a lot of it. Don't judge me. I can see you judging me right now. Weird. I know you're judging me because I would judge me. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't judge anyone. I don't. That's not what I do. I love everyone, even if they act like giant Dorcas pinheads. Yes. Okay, so these blocks, like this guy and this guy, I'm not going to be changing. Ow. Oops. I know Cole from Twitter. Searching every which way. What even? I'll just put this over here. Yeah. Don't worry, it's in my claim boundaries. No one's gonna take it. Yeah, I used a lot of it. I used a lot of that, and I'm really not proud of it. It looks horrendous. It really does. Ooh, collateral damage. So this corner is actually going to be obsidian, and I can, not the entire corner, just these two columns of blocks. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go grab these stones. or as Gary Oldman might call them, the stones. Shouldn't have any more in there. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to create kind of like a basic foundational type thing. If you see, this is actually laid out in 3 stacks of 3, just like I'm doing this. So I've done this before a lot. Oh, looks like our haste ran out. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to take a slightly different approach on this particular wall just because it's a little bit, it kind of gets narrower as it goes along. So I don't think it'll take as long. Yeah, we're basically out of quartz at this point. Okay. Ow. That was very nice. Now I can continue my project. Oh, hello. Having some back issues. All right, let's crap. Yeah, I used a lot of it, okay? Just don't judge. Don't. Oh crap, wrong block. Oh, he got killed by the Great Fire of London. Yeah, so I think I am going to do the quartz pillar here. Saying goodbye to the diorite. You have to be kidding me. Oh, I'm really struggling to keep my health level up here today, it looks like. Okay, boop, boop. There we go, look at that. Lines up perfectly. Imagine that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing a little tiny bit. Yeah, I mainly have to get this chunk of stuff out here so I can continue. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, so one of the things I was talking to some of the other Dogcraft server players last night when I couldn't sleep, I'm still pretty damn tired. I might have to go and grab another thing of tea here. Oh, got some eye stuff. Get the eye stuff out. Oh my god. I probably need some water as well. But I was talking about, you know, how people shouldn't compare themselves to anyone else. It just doesn't make any sense, you know, because you're never going to be like anyone else. You are your own person. It doesn't make sense to try to be like someone. I mean, if you want to try and give to charity, sure. But don't think you need to be like a multi-billionaire to do that. You know? It's just not true. All right, so okay. Oh, my nose is itchy. Uh-oh. I'd have to stop and blow my nose for a second here. It's definitely going to make me sneeze at some point. What is that? Pardon my sniffles. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to take a little bit of a break in a minute here. I'll put this one right here, I guess. I am actually forgetting my cushion. 1 second. Yeah, I'm having some posture issues. I'll be back in 1 moment here. Just give me a sec. Sorry, folks. A little bit of stretching. All right, so we're gonna go get that creeper. If I can eat. I think I'm going to take the easy way down this time. There we go. Oh, definitely not great with the drops there, unfortunately. But that's not why we're out here today. Make sure we don't have any levers. That looks really good. And you can see the difference. Yeah, so I'm gonna change this up now with the quartz pillar, if I have enough, hopefully. It's very tall along here, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in it for the views. I'm not monetized. So if you guys tune in, I'm not making any money. It's just a lot of good fun. I'm not desperate for views. I am 15 subscribers away from having a custom YouTube link, which is pretty exciting. When I set out starting to do this, I didn't really have an ultimate goal, except for just to be myself and be outspoken and advocate for self-care. And why is weird? Wait a second. Ooh. Boop. Never waste an opportunity. Dang it. Better not blow up my stuff. How many? So I have 1 already. Oh, 3. Okay, not too bad. So, yeah, it looks like I need to... Looks like I need to move that lever to the other side there. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to move that lever there. So this looks pretty freaking awesome. I may end up using some obsidian, maybe right here. I think I'm going to use some obsidian right here, actually. And it'll save me on the quartz as well. I'll have to measure it out and stuff. Don't lose it. Yeah, that's super valuable. So, geez, I'm really... Well, I guess I am falling from pretty high. So maybe it's not too bad. Wow, really? Come on, what the heck, man? Why is this flying? So I'm getting cranky because I don't have enough caffeine in my system yet. I shouldn't get cranky. It's a fun game. I'm having fun. But it wasn't really doing that until like just a minute ago. Lots of fun. Okay, there we go. I got it now. Yay! It's working again. It's working. Whoops. Wrong block. I have to bust up through here again. Not through the levers though, which is good. Yeah, doing it right on the levers is a pain because you have to come back and get them because they do fall out away from the... Okay, let's... Okay, I need to come out here and take a look because there's a lever there and there's a lever there. Oh, it's not powered. Oh. And it shouldn't be. I need to just take an axe to this. Because there's a lever here. See, I was right. However, it's not powered. And it shouldn't be. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. I wasn't sure if it was one whole thing or if it was... Yeah, but it wasn't even powered, so that makes sense. Would the rest of this fall down or something? Of course it did. Oh well. Alright folks, so I am going to take those pies are definitely growing in very nicely. So I'm going to close this up and close that up. See, people actually have to have access to stuff. So I'll be back in a minute. Hour and 30. That's about how long I usually take for my breaks. It's a beautiful, clear day outside. You got to remember when you're live streaming, you got to keep your focal length. So I gotta look outside a little bit. So I'll be right back. Not sure how long I'll be, but I'll be back in a minute, and in a bit, I should say. And I'm gonna get some proper tea instead of this stuff. It smells okay, but it has that vitamin C. That no, it's not even. It's ascorbic acid. It's like a preservative or something. It doesn't. Kind of ruins it for me, especially when I actually need caffeine. I don't like that weird little extra tart sort of taste at the end. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute, and you guys hold tight, and yeah, I will be back in a few minutes. Gotta get it centered. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And I am back. You guys will get to see the super smelter. If it's evenly loaded, beautiful. Pardon me. Let's check. Very bottom chest, you guys will be able to see. Don't break it. Oh, yeah. There's some more of my filling blocks you saw there. Yeah, the key to using that super smelter is to split the items evenly. Or as evenly as possible, anyway. I mean, if it's a few pieces of ore or something off, it's not going to be the end of the world, but yeah. We are clearly going to be running out. Oh, good. We're actually here. And we can try to... Oh, this side's already done. Derp. So we definitely don't want any visitors coming in here while we're doing stuff. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I kind of needed that for... I need some size wood. So when you're placing signs to stop stuff, you can actually just press escape. Then if you break this one, they all fall off. And then I think that might actually be please load. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, we are massively out of quartz. I'm gonna have to put some trapdoors or something along here. I'm getting a little bit tired of the dripping. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is not part of the design at all. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, I can't believe I just wasted all that birch. I don't like the look of these, but I'll try. But it still drips through the trapdoor. Wait, what? It still drips? Alright, let's go around here, and I'm out of... That's fine, I guess. Purple 5. Where's purple? Oh, bit of some sort of little fiber in there. All right, come on, load in. Let's go. What's going on? Come on. That's black, cyan, and yellow. Where's the purple? Oh man, come on, load in. Oh, there's purple. Purple 7. Purple 5. Pardon me. Oh, we're on the right track. 3, 4, and purple 5. Aha. So Um, have a little bit of yogurt here. I think this one fell upside down or something because it's yeah, it should be interesting. Let's not choke, hey? Smells fine. All right. Yeah, I want to do like the second floor, like maybe here. No, here. Maybe it's with the white. Oh. I'm not sure if I can afford that. Trying to think here. Yeah, no, that's definitely. I'd have to do a lot of long session at the. All right. Oh, I forgot my cushion. I'll be back in a sec. Gotta grab my cushion. Yep. Oh, much better. So this is just a regular sofa, like pillow, and this folding chair is really bad for ergonomics. But so the chair seat is kind of square. It's a regular folding chair. Some of them do have like a rounded edge to them, I guess, but it's a regular square seat, and the pillow is square too. But I don't put the pillow square to the thing. I angle it so my legs, almost like a bicycle seat. So there's like a little cutout for the legs. Okay, I don't. It's weird. Let's go out this way. See, that's why I love Dogcraft, because there's so many generous people on here, and it's really it's an absolute joy to play on here. If I could get 2 whole sides done, that would be amazing. So my first goal is to, I think, get this side done, because like I said, it is it does tend to taper off over that way as it goes, as the terrain kind of blends into there. So I feel like that'll be our best bet for now. Oh, there we go, much better. I got some water here, bust up in my water. I got tea, I got water, I got yogurt. I'm all set here, man. It's like Jim Brewer. Hey, man, I got my desk, I got my pencils. It's the Joe Pesci show. Before we get started the rest of the show, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring on a friend of mine, Mr. Robert De Niro. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, yep, there it is. Some more shameful filling blocks. I just had a ton of these laying around and I wasn't using it, so I had a ton of netherrack. Let's just clarify. I had a ton of netherrack just laying around, and I put it in my old smelter, the little single furnace one. All right, so I watched a documentary recently called Echo in the Valley, and what's his name? Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's son. He was kind of like the host, if you were. And yeah, it was pretty freaking awesome. It actually had Tom Petty was in there. Must have filmed it right before he died. It's about the emerging and folk rock sort of movement of the 1960s, and It's called Echo in the Canyon, right? Ow. Ooh. And it's called, it's from Laurel Canyon, which is where a lot of these folks actually lived. All in like the same neighborhood, basically. Mamas and the Papas, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, all of them. Birds. A couple of them were in the Birds, I don't remember. Do 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 do. So apparently the Birds, BYRDS, were inspired by the Beatles album Rubber Soul. It's one of my favorite albums, actually. And that's with that's where Norwegian Wood and a few other songs are on there. I think oh my god, what is it called? I think Here Comes the Sun is on there. I don't remember, but yeah, it kind of inspired the Birds to kind of fiddle with their own sound. And then the Birds put out an album, I forget what it was called, and the Beatles kind of took inspiration off of that, and the result from that was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which has a whole bunch of just absolutely groundbreaking music in it. And it's funny how they knew each other, the Beatles and the Birds, and all those guys back then. They all knew each other, and they all hung out and jammed and traded, ideas, and it was just a really great time for music. They were saying that there was a time when there was an album that came out, or a song or something, and it demarcated sort of like the end of this era, and that's when Neil Young left the group, and he was also in. There was also, what the heck is it called? Buffalo something. I feel bad not knowing it. Trying to think here with my brain muscles. Buffalo something. Bands with Buffalo in name. Buffalo Springfield. There we go. Buffalo Springfield. You guys will know Buffalo Springfield. If I played a song on here, I probably shouldn't, but I'm not monetized, so I guess I'll just go for it. Buffalo Springfield. play you a song that you guys might have heard by them. So I'm double check I didn't lose any tracks down there. Okay, minecart tracks. So I'm going to probably put in one little column of, ooh, that's not going to be enough, is it? Dang. Anyway, let's play some Buffalo Springfield real quick. You guys won't recognize this song, I almost guarantee you. Sorry about the ad. So, this is not my music. This is Buffalo Springfield. This is Buffalo Springfield. I'll listen to this for a little bit.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speak.
The heck was that?
Are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep.
Hey, look at that. We had enough.
When you're always afraid.
Ooh, I like the lyrics.
The man come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Children, what's that sound?
Grammarly ensures your writing is mistake-free and clear, as well as more interesting, or better yet, more enjoyable. Because the better we understand each other, the better we connect. Grammarly, helping you connect. Go to Grammarly.com to download.
How many is this in a row? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Come on. All right, cool. Oh, look, 5. Oh, those are spares, aren't they? So let's go over here. Change these oak out real quick because it just looks weird. Okay, so we have stuff mostly sorted out along here. We're short 3 friggin' blocks. And we did the column over there, which is pretty cool. So let's go down. If I can eat, that'd be cool. Oh, that's good to have. Yeah, that one section did seem kind of long, so I'm going to split that up. Why is that? Jeez. And then there's other bands like Jefferson Airplane and yeah, it was an amazing time to, you know, be alive back then with all of that intermixing of all the different ideas and stuff, all the musical whatnot, you know. Pretty cool. Yeah, this definitely is begging for a bit more. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put an obsidian column, I don't know, somewhere here. Maybe right here. Right, we'll do it right here. So we're going to just pop this in right here, and here we go. Oh, let's put that. Yeah, it's the Buffalo Springfield. This one's coming to an end. So I'm just going to turn on some lute music at this point. My video could be blocked once it's there we go, much better. So I'm into all kinds of different music, and I always try to give music a few different chances to impress me. When I say impress, I don't mean like, oh, impress me. I want to allow the music to dang it. Allow the music to do its thing, you know. Perfect. Yeah, so I think, yeah, that's a pretty long stretch. So I'm going to resort this out. Now, see, look, now I have this. Oops, come on. So it's actually beneficial for me to put these little things in there. Let's see if I can jump over it. Ah, yes, I made it. Awesome. I'm not gonna, it just looks, whatever visually looks right. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do one probably, hello llama. So maybe like right here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it right here. Oh, it's actually perfect because it's an uneven amount. Okay, so we're gonna, did I ever get that? No, I didn't. Ooh, let's go grab this. Whoops. Yeah, that was quite a few pieces of quartz there. Quartz block, I should say. Let's see if I can make this jump. Nope. See if I can make this jump. Yes. Why is this? What happened there? Weird. Yeah. So this documentary. It's like presented by Jacob Dylan, who's, I forget the band. Was it the Wallflowers? Yeah, highly recommend it if you're into music at all. If you're into the Beatles, if you're into folk music, and hey, what do you have to lose, right? Go borrow it from your library, local library. Oh God, I got these, keep getting these weird backaches. Did I forget? Did I lose anything down there? Nope, doesn't look like it. Look, see, I got back this much. Why is? Anyway. All right. Finish this yogurt here real quick. So what I was talking about earlier about finding your self-worth and feeling like you matter and that your life has value. Well, I can tell you right now, I think another good spot might be just like right here. Just won't fall down again. Ugh. Probably right here, I would guess. Just visually measure. Ooh, there's a dude over here. Hey, dude. Make sure there's no other dudes around here. Wow, 4. Cool. Let's do the corner first. Give me a better idea of what it'll look like. All right, so we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna see what this looks like in terms of spacing over here, because we already know we're gonna be putting obsidian in all of the corners. But the magic trick for this whole build is actually going to be the spacing of the it's going to be the spacing of the little bracket bits along the walls. Let's see here. Okay. Did I lose anything down there? No, I don't think I did. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and that there. Now we're going to fall down again. I know, I should have like a better... I do believe this is the highest part, or it might be over there, I don't know. Let's go back over this way and see. Because I don't have enough quartz to do anything right now. I definitely don't have enough to finish this, but I'm thinking probably right next to where that lever is. Like right in this area. That's what I was thinking before. Kind of like right... right here. Whee! Yeah, that looks good. I know they're not evenly spaced, but I don't care. It just looks, it looks good. That looks really good. All right, let's go pop. I'm going to be expanding the bakery area. Oh, geez. Let's not do that. All right. All right, let's go up. I'm very proud of that design, actually. I'm glad I thought of this. It's just going to be very expensive with the quartz. Ooh. Oh, by the way, these types of bags are filled like this, even though the contents might not be all the way to the top, because it acts like a cushion with air inside. If it was completely filled, all the way stuffed full, half the stuff in here would just be crumbs. So next time you find a bag of chips and a quart of it is air, no, it's not. It's packaging. Free packaging. That air is a technological feature of your bag of chips. So be thankful. So yeah, self-worth. Let's talk about that for a minute. So who determines your self-worth? No one. You are worthy, you are valuable, you matter 100%. And a lot of people don't understand this, but we always try to live up to these expectations. And what party, what entity, who's responsible for these expectations? Who is setting the expectations for your own life? Is it you or is it someone else? Just want to be up further to catch the rails and stuff. But like, this is a serious thing, you know. Everyone is valuable. Everyone has worth. I don't believe that there is a person that exists that does not have a worthy story, that does not have value. And it's not my opinion that matters. It's just a fact. So if you're feeling down and you think that, you know, your life doesn't matter and blah, 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 of course it does. Of course you matter. Of course it does. Of course. The problem is not you, okay? I mean, if you have issues, if you have challenges that you're not acknowledging and facing, that's one thing. But if you're acknowledging your challenges and you're doing everything you can and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and why give yourself the hard time, you know? Really. I love Canada. Wish I could go back. But let me check something here. Coming up on 3 hours. What's this? Anyway, just reading on Discord a little bit there. Yeah, so I think we need to call it a day here. We're coming up on 3 hours, and I do have a little bit more tea, so actually, let's keep going until we don't have any more tea. So I'm going to put my building supplies, whatever you want to call it, in here. Is there anyone in there right now? No. Oh, I need to check the food supply in here. That's looking pretty pathetic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that with pie. Whee! Let's go see what kind of quartz supply is down in here. I am still falling. Alright, so I don't care about these drops. I want the quartz, which I'm not seeing. Huh. That's nothing. Oh my god. Huh. Someone came and took all the quartz, it looks like. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's gonna take a long friggin' time. Oh. So when I'm done this, unfortunately, which will be fairly soon, my tea is rapidly diminishing. I need to get an office chair. Oh my gosh. Still got eye stuff going on. Hours after I woke up. I gotta take a shower or something. I don't know. It's always 56, it seems. Oh. Well. I'm going to have to grind away at this. And I have to look at my schedule and the school schedule and all that kind of crazy fun stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely be back Monday, I think. No clue. No, not Monday. No. Yeah, I guess that'll be. It's Veterans Day on Monday, but so maybe I'll do a Veterans Day live stream. Something. I'm not really sure yet. Kids might be here, they might not. I really I really got to do some stuff around the house and outside and whatnot. And they kind of are always bickering at each other, and I really, if I'm trying to clean and do yard work, and I mean it went well below freezing last night, and I got to finish up the yard work before the snow comes um, for the season. And I honestly I don't trust either of them to be alone in the house, even if I'm nearby, especially with each other. So I think that that's going to be a, if they're here, then I'm not going to be able to do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to have to call it. Unfortunately, here. I might be able to get in. I think I'm just going to call it. All right, guys. So I'll also put the link in the video description for the lute music. I know you guys. I see two of you watching. Don't worry. I took care of the. I took care of that guy. I don't give credence to trolls. I don't care. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. So what I just want you to remember that you have value. You matter. You might not have things figured out for yourself. You might have problems, but you know, oh well. We all have problems. No one's perfect. No one can ever be perfect. And just be, find what you feel is healthy and right as what you call success, and really step back and take a look at your life and where you want it to be and why do you want it to be there, and see if that's something that needs to be rethought, or something that is going well for you, or a good plan, or if it's a plan that maybe I at one point wanted to move to New York City and start my own New York City tour group. That was my goal years ago, and it didn't work out. But that's okay, because here I am, being able to do this. You know. So I love you guys. I do. I love you. You matter. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are worthy, and you have value. Never forget that. So anyway, guys, I gotta go. Love yourself. Love everyone around you. Kindness always and first. Take a deep breath. Everything is going to be okay, even if it isn't, okay? Everything is going to be okay. Peace.